Hey everybody, this is legendary NFL Hall of Fame wide receiver Cris Carter with the Minnesota Vikings. Again, this is legendary NFL wide receiver, former NFL wide receiver Cris Carter in the Hall of Fame, known for being the possession receiver on the other side of the great Randy Moss. But now he's talking about Shedeur Sanders and the NFL draft tragedy in the 2025 NFL draft. And he says that they, being the NFL, taught him a great lesson. And the quote here, or the description, is that NFL Hall of Fame Cris Carter goes off on Shedeur Sanders for throwing away at least $30 million to $50 million in the NFL draft. It makes it clear he doesn't believe the NFL colluded against him. You can't have it both ways, Cris, because in order for all of the teams to pass on you 5 times in a row, which means you drop to the 5th round, means that if you were supposed to go in the 1st round and everybody knows you have 1st round talent, there's collusion for them to skip you, and then watch as Jim Lee Haslam, a major Republican donor, looks like he ordered his team to jump into the 5th round, trade up, and get Shedeur Sanders. It had to be a conversation with the president. Now, why do that? Because they're trying to salve this disruption and divide the country, and that's a famous tool to do it. Athletics and athletic controversies plays right into that's right there up their playbook. But people like Cris Carter either can't see that, don't want to see that, or being paid to make everybody look the other way, which, considering how crazy this whole thing is, would not surprise me. Shedeur Sanders was being crucified for something every white quarterback has done. Talked up his game, his own game, been focused on what he could do, and most notably focused on his well-being and his placement high in the NFL draft. That's it. A very common concern. We've had some crazy people out there in this situation, from Johnny Manziel to Tim Couch of the Cleveland Browns, to Jameis Winston and Marcus Mariota, and of course, Matt Leiter before them. I can go on and on and on. But when you have a player like Shedeur Sanders, who comes in already wealthy due to name, image, and likeness money, and rightly so, he represents a new era, an era where the athlete really does have his own money and is not beholden to interests that would put him into indentured servitude. That's an odd thing for some people. Perhaps Cris Carter is one of those folks. I don't know. I haven't talked to them. But I have to note that you can't say two things at once. You have to understand what it is you're saying, Cris. Legend that you are, that when you say that they taught him a great lesson, the they is the NFL. The only way they can teach him a great lesson, Mr. Carter, is for them to collude. So you can't say in the next sentence that the NFL did not collude against Shedeur Sanders. Wow. Like I said, this thing is bringing all kinds of fascinating takes that just make your head scratch and go, I don't know. Subscribe to Zenny62 on YouTube, The Vlog Report with Zenny62, and bookmark NFL News by Zenny62.com. Thank you.